Hey guys, and welcome back to
The Black Sheep. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome
it's a
back.
New week.
New episode.
I'm kind of excited for this one. It's gonna be interesting.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
But I'm gonna open my juice box first.
Oh, I also would like a juice box.
What do you guys call these? These are juice boxes, right? My brother was trying to debate me on it.
Well, I wasn't saying that, like, this is called Apple and Eve. This is, what the fuck is wrong with this shit?
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, what? I've never seen this brand, but I don't know.
No, I was just like, she was like, do you want a juice box? And I was like, like, what? A juice box? Like, what flavor is it? And she was like, apple. And I was like, oh, like an apple little box of juice. That you get, like,
little box of juice.
Apple little box of juice that you get, like, with, like, a sandwich, like, at school or something, you know?
Yeah, I like juice boxes. I don't know why. I feel like the juice
because
tastes better coming out of a
like,
box.
I feel like if you would call this a juice box, you should call Capri Suns a juice pouch instead of a Capri Sun.
Yeah, people do call it that.
But do you call it that?
No, because I call them.
All right, then you should just call this
name.
Apple and Eve.
All right, so next time I'll be like, well, you didn't even know. You don't. If I was like, hey, do you want an Apple and Eve? You'd be like, what the fuck is that? An alcoholic beverage?
I'd be like, oh yeah, the apple.
That's actually a good name for an alcoholic beverage. But that's actually
alcoholic beverage,
Apple
guys.
and Eve. That's a good name for apple juice.
I don't think it is.
Like, whoever came up with that, that's pretty cool.
No, like the person that came up with like treetop, like that's good. But
that's not as clever. Apple and Eve.
But
like
this is
Eve
like,
and the apple, like what? That's perfect for apple juice.
I guess you're right, but it's like it's kind of edgy. It's
yeah,
like,
that's why I like it.
That's weird.
It is kind of weird for juice boxes.
Like,
That's
this
why
is
I was
a little
like,
kid
maybe an
thing.
alcoholic
like,
drink.
This is a little kid thing. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, I don't know why the fuck we're talking about juice box for like hella long.
Anyways, we have a lot of things to talk about, guys.
Yeah, we do.
So, first of all, weekly.
Oh yeah, go ahead, say it.
Check-in. Is that what it's called?
She remembered, guys.
Okay, I was about to say recap, but then I remembered you yelled at me last time. So.
Yeah, I definitely yelled at you.
Yeah, he fucking like shouted at me, guys. You guys remember that?
Shouted from across the room, even though we're next to each other.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, weekly check-in, bro.
Weekly check-in.
How's your week been?
So, my week's been fucking
Not
hectic
a sponsor.
And stressful. Yeah, not a sponsor. Because I feel like everyone's, I don't know,
It's this time of the year.
I'm not in the holiday spirit. And on top of that, I'm just like stressed as fuck with everything. So it's like, I'm less in the holiday spirit, you know?
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, oh, I have to do all this shit that I don't really care to do. It's not for myself. It's for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And no one wants to do shit for other people.
So you're just selfish.
Yeah, I'm selfish.
I was gonna say selfless. I was like, wait.
No. But yeah, I haven't done any holiday shopping. Yeah.
But you haven't done any of it?
No.
Guys.
Not even for literally Friendsmas, which is tomorrow. So that's how stressed I am right now.
What you been doing, bro?
And this last weekend, I went to Portland, Oregon for the weekend. Got there Friday night. Came back Monday afternoon. But it was super chill. It was a fun time. I've gone to Oregon a couple times and I like it. I like the vibe. The people are cool. I feel like especially like people in Portland, they have this like specific like look to them and like their houses and how they dress.
How they look like.
Like, so I think it's like split. There's people that like, bro. It's so weird.
You're touching me.
My nail just touched your hand. By the way, do you like my nails? I just got them done like a day ago. They're kind of cool, huh?
What the heck? How have I not seen them yet?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them.
They're
pretty
dope.
simple.
And they look like, I don't know, they look like futuristic for some kind of reason. They look dope. I like them.
Thanks. You haven't seen it? Or if you're watching the YouTube video, what was I saying?
You're talking about how people
look like.
So
like some of them dress like, they just wear like whatever colors. Like I saw a girl wearing a dress and pants and boots, and her shirt was like a red color and her jacket was like this yellow like puffer jacket with like a purple beanie or some shit. And the guy that she was with was wearing like literally every clothing piece was a different color. So I feel like sometimes people there, like, they just don't give a fuck. Like, they just put on whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think it looks kind of cool because it's just like, you know,
Don't
they
they
don't
kind of
really
look
give
like
a
clowns?
fuck. I mean,
Like I'm picturing like
I mean,
some
I guess
person wearing
they
like
could. Yeah, it's just like kind of wacky, but also there's a lot of like hipster vibe, you know, like they wore the rolled up pants with the Doc Martens, the beanies. So I feel like it's kind of like split
that's
in
interesting
like
actually.
how they like what they wear and stuff. But there was a lot of like Doc Martens and boots and like shit like that, and I was like, oh, interesting.
In glasses? No glasses
Yeah,
then?
glasses. Yeah, I don't know. I like seeing like what people wear when I go to different places. Like it's just
Because I
interesting
feel
to
like
me.
whenever I go to Seattle, it's more of like I wouldn't say that there's like it's not that edgy. It's not.
No.
It's not as edgy. It's more of like fashiony.
Yeah, a little bit more. I don't know. It's interesting because every like city or like major city like that, like you can tell that they have their own like vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what they wear, how they talk, like their friend group and stuff like that. Oh my god!
What the heck? I don't know if the camera caught that.
Juice.
Like I just squeezed it. Like even if you squeeze it, like juice comes out.
Yeah, if it's full, bro. Oh shit!
You just did it too.
Fuck.
That's wild.
But,
Anyways, juice boxes, bro.
Yeah, juice box.
Anyways, yeah, I think like that's interesting because I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be like so like kind of coolish. Like that's kind of dope actually. People
Yeah.
that dress like that. I thought it would be more just like old people like in their 30s wearing like a striped shirt or something.
Oh, I also saw this guy like with his friends, right? His friends were wearing normal clothes, but he was wearing like a full on like Christmas. It was like a suit, but there was like Christmas print on it. It was red and it had like little green trees and reindeers all over it. Like his
Oh, but it was a
pants, his
suit.
shirt, his tie, his jacket, all the same pattern.
What?
And he was like walking around like that, and I was like, oh my god, this is Portland. And Portland literally has like a wall on a building that says like their thing is like keep Portland weird, basically.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like I
didn't
saw
know
that literally everywhere I went.
I thought that was a different country or a different state. I mean.
No, it's Portland. So that's just
wait.
the vibe.
Is Maine in Portland?
No.
Where's Maine?
Maine is like I don't even know. Maine is not.
Because I swear
in
I've heard like
Oregon,
I
is
swear
it?
I heard keep Maine weird, but maybe that's just my
Yeah, maybe
brain.
different cities have that same
Yeah.
slogan thing, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the people, I like the vibe. They have like really good like brunch spots and little like restaurants and cafes that are always packed. I don't know if it's just because a bunch of tourists like to go and like eat their food and shit, or if it's everyone that lives there just loves that spot so much that it's always packed.
Yeah.
But yeah, tried some new food, went to the club.
Went to the club.
Went to the club, bro.
Are the clubs active in Portland? Have you been to the ones down here in Seattle?
I don't think I've ever been to a club in Portland except that one time.
No, but in Seattle, I mean.
In Seattle.
Like, how would you compare them to?
Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a good amount of people there. All right, so how's your week been, bro?
Yeah, it's been pretty chill. It's been pretty chill. I've just been working, and then
You're not stressed like me, is that what you're saying?
I'm not that
Like you?
stressed. I did go Christmas shopping, and I like wrapped everything, so that's what I did. I had a little bit ahead, so that's why I'm not stressed about that. But no, I really just been chilling. Been hanging out with a couple friends. What did I? Oh, I went skating on Tuesday for
Ice skating?
No,
Rollerblading?
skateboarding.
Oh, skateboarding?
Yeah, I went skateboarding. I went skating on Tuesday because I haven't been like in such a long time. Like I think I stopped maybe like 3 months ago. I haven't been skating in 3 months. Like that's a while. So just because it's like been hella rainy and like hella cold. So, but the day that I went, it was rainy and cold. But I was like, I'm not like, this is my day off work. Like I gotta do something.
You have to?
Well, cause like I haven't skated like in such a long time. Like I have to go. And I did go, but it was like raining when I got there. But the place that I skate at has like this like giant bridge over it. You've been there before. There's a little skate park and there's a bridge.
Oh, this is the one where we went, where you took photos at?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like yeah, there's like a bridge over it, so no rain like hits the park, only like on the outsides or whatever. So it's kind of dope. But there was actually a lot of people there. Like there was like at least like 20 people.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, what the heck? This park is way too small. I don't know where y'all coming from.
Yeah, it is pretty small.
But it's like just like a really like underground spot, and like no cops come there, and like so everyone there was like really just chiefing. They were all just like smoking and drinking, and I was like,
Oh
I'm
shit!
just
It
trying
was
to
like a
skate.
party.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to skate. But they were like, they were a bunch of older people too. They were like in their late 20s, I feel like.
So you're calling people in their late 20s old?
Not old, but I was like, like they're really good skaters. Like they would like take like 2 hits of a like a joint or something, and they'll go bust out like a fucking like whole ass tray flip off of like a 3-star. I was like, what the fuck?
Jeez.
But yeah, it was hella fun, and I am very rusty, and I'm really really sore right now.
Damn. How long has it been since you skated then?
Like 3 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like I haven't gone in a really long time, and now I'm incredibly sore, and I can't land any of the shit that I used to land.
Damn.
So it really sucks.
Why haven't you done it in 3 months? That seems like a very long time
It
to like
is.
stop doing something you like doing.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm probably gonna go again soon. But yeah, I'm just really sore. But
All right.
great. And I've put on a couple pounds.
In the last 3 months that you haven't been skating?
Yeah, basically.
That's your cardio.
Because you have a what's it called? A scale.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, a scale.
A scale, yeah.
To weigh yourself?
To weigh yourself in her bathroom, and I don't have a scale. So every time I come in Melissa's house, I weigh myself, and I put on like, how much was I before? Oh, I put on like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not that much.
It's not that much, but it's just you've never been in that way
That's that.
like
That's
range.
That's the highest. I have weighed there before, but that's the highest I've ever been. That same amount.
What do you mean? Oh, you have weighed that before?
I've been there before, yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck? There's like
What just happened?
Sonic the Hedgehog just ran through here and crashed into the lights.
Wait, was that actually?
And, yes, and by Sonic the Hedgehog, I mean Melissa's dog. Like,
I didn't even see her. That's how fast she went.
yeah,
I just saw
bro.
the lights move.
I'm telling you, she's like Sonic.
I have an interesting story that I want to share. A story that I want to share about what happened one night when we were trying to go out to dinner.
Okay.
Tell me if you think this is fucking weird, because this was just so fucking. It's just weird. Okay.
Okay, so this happened in Portland, and it happened at the club?
No.
Oh, where did it happen?
So we were planning on going out to dinner, right?
Okay. And when,
So we're looking for a
when was
spot.
this? At the end of your trip or at the beginning?
It was Sunday night. So it was like the last night, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we were looking for this place. No one farted, okay? We were looking for a nice like place to eat dinner. We were looking at like Italian restaurants nearby. And we found this one. It had 4.5 stars. We're like, okay, that looks really good. Like the photos looked good. People were raving about it in the reviews. Mm-hmm. And it was called Renata. And so we're like, all right, we'll go there. So we got all ready. We are like smoking on the way there. So we're high, okay? But it's
Okay.
You're gonna think it's fucking weird too.
Yeah, so basically what I said was...
My brother was like, it was probably just weird because you were high as fuck. And I was like, no, I'm telling you, like, it was just fucking awkward and weird. Just wait. Okay, so...
She didn't even let me talk. She just said everything I was going to say.
Yeah, because I knew that's what you were going to say. So we get there, and we get out of the car. We're walking in through the doors. And as soon as we walk in, to the left, there's, like, the bar, right? Mm-hmm. And there's, like, probably, like, 10 people just like huddled around the bar section right here.
Huddled or sitting down?
They're like standing at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe there was some stools, but some of them were standing. And then kind of like directly in front of us, there's this guy behind this little like kiosk desk type thing. Mm-hmm. And so as soon as we walk in,
and he's the guy that like is supposed to like give you a table or something, or
just wait, okay?
Okay.
So
I'm just trying to figure out who this guy is.
I don't know either, okay? Trust me. Right. I mean, I didn't fucking know. So we were walking in, and we realized that the rest of the restaurant is, like, empty, but we couldn't really see all the way to the back of the restaurant, like, around the corner. So we're like, maybe it's just, like, there's not a lot of people here. But we thought that was kind of weird because we were like, this is a 4.5-star restaurant. Like, you know, I feel like most people would be here.
You guys didn't check, like, you know how it tells you, like, at this time it's usually busy, or at this time it's usually...
Oh, no, we didn't check that. And so we're walking in and we're like, okay, this is weird. Like, it's a little empty, but you know, there's still some people here. So like, you know, so
So it was so empty that it felt weird.
Yeah, everyone turned and like looked at us, right? And they're just like staring at us, and we're staring at them because we don't know who the fuck is like, who is here to help us? Like, who's the host? Like, who's gonna say
this
like,
is just someone's party and you just walk into it?
Yeah, who's gonna say like table for two? You know, like what's going on? And then out of nowhere, this guy comes from the bar, right? He's like, he looked at us right when we walked in. He comes over like this, smiling with his hand up like this, like waiting for a high five, right? And he doesn't say a word. He just slowly walks towards me, like smiling. And I'm like looking at him like high as fuck, like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Wait, towards you?
Yeah. So I'm like,
fuck?
wait, is this the guy that's gonna like seat us? Or like, is this just a random guy that's drunk as fuck?
It's like, hey, high five for a table.
Yeah,
like,
and still everyone's looking at us and no one is saying anything. Like, it's just quiet. This guy's walking towards us with his hand in the air, like smiling. And I'm just looking at him like I'm not gonna give you a high five, dude. So then I just kind of like turn and and then he gives, we'll just call him Jay. Okay. He gives Jay a high five, right? Like a super awkward, like, okay, bro.
Okay.
And then he's like, what's going on, man? And we're like, oh, nothing. And like, still no one's telling us anything, right? And so then the guy walks back to the bar.
Wait, you didn't ask him though? You were like,
because we were waiting for someone to be like,
well, he was
you
like,
know, welcome to the fucking restaurant. He didn't say anything. He just said like, what's going on, man? Like, okay. I don't know.
I mean, you could have been like, yeah, we're just here for a table. Like, are you guys here eating? Like, where's the food at? Like,
yeah, but it's so weird.
Okay.
Like, I didn't want to ask him because I already thought like maybe he isn't a worker because obviously he seems drunk as fuck, right? And then this pit bull dog just comes running out like towards us.
The fuck? No, this is a movie. What the fuck?
No, I swear to God. This pit bull just comes running over and he's like super friendly, right? And I'm like, oh, hi. And I'm like petting him and everyone's still looking at us, not saying anything. And so we walk towards the guy that's at like the desk, right? Because we're like, okay, maybe this guy fucking works here. I don't know. And he looks at us and he's like, all right, so I'm going to need you to walk down that way towards the end of the bar. We're going to get a photo of you, and my friend over there is going to look up your dress. Like, check up your dress or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious right now? Like, he said it to me with, like, a straight face, right? Or, like, to us. And I'm not laughing. I'm just like, what? And then he, like, looks at Jay, and he's like, I'm just joking, man. And he, like, pats him on the arm.
Wait. So hold on a second. So he said, wait, I'm gonna need you to walk down that way. We're gonna take a picture of you and of your dress.
No, he said we're gonna take a picture. We're gonna have to take a photo of you, and my friend over there is gonna look up your dress or some shit like that.
Oh, look up your dress?
Yeah, like check up your dress. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he like pats him on the arm and he's like, I'm just joking, man. That was just a joke. And
I'd have been like,
yeah. And then Jay's like,
what the fuck you
yeah,
doing?
man, I know you're just joking. And then he's just like, he's like trying to make like small talk or something. And then this lady comes over to us from the bar also. And everyone's still just like looking over at us and like not saying anything. And this lady goes, she's like, I forgot what she says, but she like starts like talking to us. We finally ask her like, oh, like where do we go to like get a table or like to be seated, you know? Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, the restaurant actually hasn't been open for like the public for like 3 months. Like this is a private party, like a private whatever. Okay. And we're like, oh, okay, sorry. Like we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know that, you know, it wasn't open to the public. And then she just kind of like laughs and she's like, yeah, but you guys can have like drinks with us if you want. Yeah. And then we're like, oh no, it's okay. Like we're still like hella weirded out. And we're just like, no, it's okay. I think we're gonna go look for a place to eat. And then she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And then she was like, okay, well, you know, have a good day or whatever. And then we're like, all right, bye, thanks. And then we just like awkwardly walk out and we're like, what the fuck just fucking happened?
So basically this guy was like, I'm just gonna mess with these people. Like that's weird.
That's weird. So I think it was weird because one, we were high. Two, they probably thought like these people are here to join our party. Like someone here knows them, right? So they were probably staring at us awkwardly, like, who the fuck are you? And we're staring at them, like, who the fuck are you and who can help us? And we're both just like on different pages. And then this fucking dog's just here and everyone's drunk and saying weird ass shit to us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just so fucking weird.
I guess it is like a weird encounter, but it's not like. No, when you put the pieces together, it's not like super. Probably just
it was
Americans.
You just had to be there, bro.
Just
like,
American
just
people.
The vibe was so freaking awkward, and yeah. Anyways, so after that, we found a different place, and it was actually like a lot better. So I'm happy about how it turned out, but it was just interesting. We were just laughing about it, like what the fuck.
Yeah, that's hella weird, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Portland.
Yeah. It was fun. It was a good time.
Keep Portland weird, I guess.
Keep Portland weird. So first things first. First question, to dive into.
You have questions?
Well, this is just it's just one question, okay?
Hey, go ahead, bro.
I have to ask so many questions about the questions. Okay, so do you think that when you are, talking to someone in a relationship with someone, I guess in your opinion, would you rather be with someone that's more like different than you or more similar?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a loaded question.
Okay, so opposites attract. I feel like everyone has said that. I feel like everyone knows that opposites attract.
You either like back it or you don't back it. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like I do. Like I believe that. I think I do believe that opposites attract.
So when you go for, someone that you're interested in, like, do you think more times than less they're quite opposite from you?
I think that they are like different enough that to be like to keep things like interesting or whatever. But I don't think they're like completely different. Like you said last time, whenever I was like, I don't have a type, you're like, you're not gonna like go and hang out with like Mary Poppins. That's a complete opposite, right? So it's like opposites don't really attract, but like there's personality traits that people have that are opposite.
There has to be like obviously there has to be similarities, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Because there has to be things that you guys can both, bond on, enjoy together, stuff like that. And also there's the like complete opposite, like you said, which probably wouldn't work out, like in the long run. If you are into someone and you guys are like complete opposite, like let's say you enjoy I don't know, what's something that just like wouldn't work if you guys are different on? Maybe like religion.
Religion is probably a big one.
Yeah. If they're like super religious and believe in certain things and you're like the complete opposite of that, maybe it wouldn't work in the long
Satan.
Run. Yeah, or maybe if they believe in God and you believe in Satan. I mean, maybe that could work out.
Suicide Boys and who is like a
what?
I don't know. I was trying to make a couple that would just never work.
Taylor Swift.
No, I feel like because they're both singers, so
okay,
they might get along. Who's it? Suicide Boys and who's like super like, I don't know, like Mother Teresa or something.
Anyways, yeah. So I think that it's good to have, like let's say for example, you probably are more of like, would you say you like staying indoors more versus I'm a party animal?
I mean, there's a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
So like I think I'm leaning more towards like introverted than extroverted, but obviously occasionally like you go somewhere with somebody. But yeah, I'd rather like watch a movie or something.
And so would you rather date someone that always wants to stay in too, or would you like someone that's a little bit more spontaneous and also like wants to go out and takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit? Like what do you think you'd prefer?
I think I prefer like someone who is a little bit I think there's a balance. Like I want someone who like brings me out of the comfort zone maybe a little bit, but also like wouldn't mind like staying in too. So like maybe they're a little bit more extroverted than I am, but still also like pretty introverted or something like that.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think it's kind of nice like to like you said, like come out of your comfort zone. So it would be cool to like hang out with somebody with that like that for a little bit, but like taking it long term.
Oh shit, you don't think it could go long term?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, if they're just like completely against like staying in and they just always wants to go out and be social and be around people, then maybe not, because that'd be the complete opposite, right?
Right. Yeah. So not the complete opposite, I
Yeah.
guess.
So.
But I mean, I like going out too. So it's not like
Yeah.
I'm just indoors all the time. Like,
Yeah. So it would have to be like a, balance. Like they compromise certain things and you do the same and whatever.
Right. Right.
So like in your love
Opinion?
life.
In my opinion, yes.
In your love life.
Just say my opinion. What, is this an interview about me or is this a discussion?
Do you think that you could date someone that's exactly like you?
Probably.
Whoa!
Because then you would just get along so well.
You think so? You think you could get along with someone exactly like you super well? So you think you're perfect, basically, is what you're saying.
No, I don't think I'm perfect.
So you love yourself.
I didn't say I'm the best for everyone out there. I said
That's
if someone...
what it seems like. Because
Well,
you're
no.
saying then it would be perfect.
It wouldn't be... I didn't say it would be perfect, but I think like it would be like... If you found someone who was exactly like you and you really like them, like...
I don't think it would work.
Why?
Because what are things that like you don't like about yourself that you probably realize in relationships, like, oh, I don't do this well, or I get, frustrated
I guess that's
too
true.
easily at this shit. So imagine like you in a relationship with someone like that and you guys hate the same thing. So I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't work. Like, I don't think I could date someone that's exactly like me.
But that's because like... But the other things would just work out though, because like let's say on this day you're really feeling like going out and then doing this and doing that, and then the other person is exactly like you, so they want to do exactly what you want to do. And then on this day you're like, no, I just kind of want to stay inside, or I want to go watch a movie, or I want to walk at a park and
Right.
or smoke, and then like they're like, yes, I'm down, like I want to do the exact same thing.
But then also because you guys are so similar and you are always down to do the exact same thing, you're never going to get out of your comfort zone. It's probably not going to be as fun to be in a relationship where like you guys would rather just chill because you're both exactly the same. So you'd rather just do what you're comfortable with. You know what I mean?
I guess that's true, but maybe some people are just like that. They don't want to do anything new.
Okay, so are you like, would you say you're very like affectionate in relationships, or are you more so like you like your space?
I kind of usually mirror like what the other person is into, but
Okay.
I prefer to be really pretty like affectionate and like
Clingy.
yeah, like let me put my arm around you while we're walking like at Target or something, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that kind of thing. And then like let's say like we're saying goodbye or whatever, like you're not gonna leave without like getting like kiss, it's just a
Right.
kiss.
Okay, well that's normal stuff.
Okay.
But like, let's say that, so you would be able to be with someone that's as affectionate as you. Like, you would like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think you couldn't be with someone who is like
Less affectionate.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would use the word couldn't, because I don't think I've been with someone who is like less affectionate than I am.
Oh, really? It's always been like very similar?
It's always been very similar, or they've been more than.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Well, I guess,
I've
yeah.
never experienced like someone who is always like me trying to initiate like
Yeah.
a little kiss or something.
So like with me, I guess it's kind of different because like with me, like
You
I'm
want to be left
affectionate.
alone? You're a cat.
I'm affectionate, but like I like doing my own like shit and I like my own like space a lot of the time.
Okay.
So but I couldn't date someone like me because I like the other
Being-
person to be affectionate towards me and like show me that they love me,
Right.
So I couldn't be with someone like myself in that aspect, I guess. And also because I'm a bitch, but
Yeah, I don't
just
know,
kidding.
because like let's say you're on the couch, right? Let's say you're on the couch and you're editing a video and you're kind of stressed out about it because it's gonna go up tonight.
yeah, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. No one touch me.
Yeah, right. And then and then your significant other just like, he walks out and he's in the kitchen, he's like grabbing a drink or something, and then he just like comes up to you and then he like starts kissing your neck and stuff. he's like starts kissing your neck, and then he just like gives you a little massage or something, and that's it. That's all. He just wants to give you a little kiss. Would that be okay with
Yeah,
you?
that would be fine.
Okay.
I think. Or it doesn't even have to be all that. It could just be like literally a kiss on the cheek. And I'd be like, okay, thanks.
No, but he doesn't want to just give you a kiss. He wants to do more. You wouldn't be like, oh,
if
yes.
it's
You'd be like, oh, yes. You'd be like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, if it's like interrupting and like I really want to get it done, then I'd be like, can you not right now, please?
Damn, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. But like so like that's what I mean. Like I do like them like being affectionate and acknowledging me. Like I wouldn't want someone who just walks out, sees me on the couch, grabs something from the kitchen and just like doesn't even acknowledge me. You know what I mean? Like that's too much space. But I also don't want someone to like, I don't know. Sometimes it's fine, but if I'm stressed out, then no, it's not fine.
Okay. Anyways.
But yeah, I think like, you know, in my past and my like last relationships and stuff, I feel like it works well when you guys are like opposites in, you know, obviously you guys have things that you like and shit that you enjoy doing together, but like I think getting into like zodiac signs, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm a Taurus,
and
I feel like I'm not very chill about, like I'm chill about things, but when it comes to like doing things or like being on a schedule and planning things, like I don't know how to relax. So I think it's good for me to like be with someone who does know how to relax and is a little bit more chill, to be like, hey, you need to like mellow out right now and like let's just do something else so you're not fucking stressed about this shit.
Let's just do something else?
Or like do something relaxing, you know?
Oh, but then how can you relax if you're stressed about like finishing something? Why don't you just finish the thing that you're doing?
Well, I guess not about finishing something, just stressed about like something that's coming up or, you know, something like that.
And what signs are those chill ones that you want to be with?
So I think, well, I've dated a Libra before.
Mm-hmm.
I like Libras. Libras are pretty like chill people. One of my closest friends is a Libra. They kind of like, I think their sign is like a little balance way thing.
Oh, like a scale.
Yeah, so they're pretty like, they like balance, you know, they're good to have in friend groups and like stuff like that. I feel like they're like very chill. And Aquariuses, I feel like are also very chill.
I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, you're an Aquarius. And Capricorns.
Okay.
And then who is like, well, I guess you don't know much about like signs, but like you've dated an Aries before.
Mm-hmm.
And you're an Aquarius.
Yeah.
And I feel like Aquariuses and Aries are like pretty
Different.
Opposites.
Yeah. I think like, so, well, I was going to talk
and
about
do you
that.
think that that like worked well too?
I thought you were, because you were talking about like, just like how you felt or how you feel it helps a relationship or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say like the people that I dated in the past were like, when we were together, like I felt that we were pretty different.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and I would kind of just say that like most of like a lot, or not like to her, but I just be like I would just realize to myself like we are pretty different. Like I kind of do this thing, she does this differently.
Yeah, right.
But it's not. It was never like a.
Like there's a fucking problem.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of like a, like puzzle pieces or something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's like she does it this way, I do it this way,
and it works.
and it kind of works. But I realized that we are pretty similar. Like, cause now I'm like talking to some other people, and then like we're more different than my other relationships. So it's more of like having it be like a little different is like you said. I think like you can like, I don't know. It's just more interesting, and it like helps you figure out like what you like and what you don't like.
And you learn a lot too.
You learn a lot, and you learn just like more about yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of like you should do that. Like you should meet new people, and you should like, I don't know, date someone that you probably like is just a little different than you or something like that. I don't know. It's not advice. I don't know what this is.
Not super different, because
yeah. But yeah, I think it worked well up until it didn't, and then I think we were more similar than we're not. So the point I'm trying to make is that like you said, even if you don't realize it, similar people like probably won't work out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that was what was going on. Maybe we were too similar. I don't know.
You think similar in like what ways? Like things that you guys were like interested in, or
Yeah, I think interests. And we could like we would like think the kind of the same way.
That's interesting because I would think that Aquariuses and Aries are like very similar. I mean, very different.
Oh, different, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you guys are more like chill and calm versus Aries is like, I just see them as this little like fireball that's just like bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, so and I guess like that's what I saw like from the outside, or that's what you see from the outside when you look at me and that other person. But then that's what I'm saying, it's more of like we were similar behind. I don't know. Like it felt like now I'm realizing
you guys
we're
into
more
a lot
similar.
of the same things.
Yeah, we're into a lot of the same things. So maybe that's why, and maybe that you should be with someone that is like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like someone like your sign, who's, you know, a little bit more laid back or easygoing about things, is probably good paired with someone like, you know, an Aries, or because you guys might balance each other out.
Aquariuses do have a tendency to be opinionated.
Yeah, that's very true.
So
you guys are very opinionated, and you think that you're always right.
Because we are. I mean,
no, you're not. Anyways, but
yeah. So in conclusion here.
In conclusion,
do opposites attract? Unsolved.
Yes, it is solved.
I think yes.
Unsolved.
It's yes in like with like an asterisk, and the asterisk is this whole conversation that we just had.
Yes. In an asterisk?
Do opposites attract? Yes, but there's an asterisk next to it. You know, meaning like yes, but this.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
God. So basically,
yeah,
we decided to test this theory.
We did.
And we used what did
best
we
app
use?
out there.
The best app.
Tinder.
We used Grindr. Or I mean Tinder.
Grindr.
Just kidding.
Thank you to Tinder for sponsoring today's video.
Yes. We'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor of this video.
Shout out.
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding. That would be I don't know if they do even sponsorships.
Probably not.
All right. So we decided to do a little test, a little experiment. Obviously, there's nothing solid or like perfect about this experiment here.
Even if we did it correctly, there probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, it's just there's too many variables and shit that you have to take into consideration. But we decided to see if we are actually compatible with our zodiac signs that we're supposed to be compatible with. Like, are we going to be opposites from them, or are we going to be too similar to them, or, you know, how would it work out?
Or is it just going to be like, is it going to prove that like zodiac signs are kind of real?
That shit's fucking fake or real?
Yeah, it's fake. Because like, well, no, what I was saying was like, it's going to prove like, oh, if you're compatible with this person, then it's because of their sign or whatever.
So we looked up what signs we're most compatible with. What were yours?
So I have 4 that were most compatible, and I used all 4 of them. I think it was Aries, Libra, a Gemini, and a Sagittarius. I call them Sages. So I had those 4. What did you have?
I had so many different ones, bro. Like, I don't understand if Tauruses are just like compatible with many people, but basically the ones that I used in this experiment were Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. Which is very interesting because I don't think that I could date a Pisces man.
I don't even know what Pisces men are like.
I don't think I could. I'll get into it, but
okay.
And then Capricorn, I think that Tauruses could be compatible with Capricorns. Capricorns are like pretty chill people. They kind of yeah, I think so. And then also Scorpios, I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, I have seen a lot that Tauruses are compatible with Scorpios, but I feel like Scorpios are more similar to Tauruses in a way. So I feel like maybe we'd butt heads more. And I have dated a Scorpio before, and it didn't work out well.
Do signs get along with their signs?
Not all of them.
But some of them do?
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it also said that I was compatible with a Cancer, which I don't know if I could date if I would be compatible with a Cancer, and also another Taurus, which I really don't think that I could date another Taurus. But maybe it would work. Like maybe it would be, you know.
I think it's like the different websites. I think a lot of the websites just have their own opinions.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? Like, how am I compatible with all those?
Yeah. I didn't know which ones to pick.
Yeah. So,
okay,
so yeah, like I said, I did Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorns.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I felt kind of weird and dumb, like, putting this as my fucking Tinder bio.
What did you put?
Because I just seemed like that girl that's, like, super into zodiac signs, and, like, they only care about, like, you know, who's compatible with them because of their zodiac sign, which I don't think that that's true. Do you? Like, do you think only some people are meant to be most compatible with you, and like some people you just shouldn't fucking talk to because you just wouldn't ever like them? Like,
I mean, I guess it depends.
Because I've met people that are like a certain sign,
like,
and they're just nothing like their sign. Huh?
You gonna hang out with Mary Poppins?
I would hang out with Mary Poppins.
Okay, then
Drink some tea.
Okay.
Have a tea party. But yeah, like I said, like I've met people that are a specific sign that I feel like are nothing like their sign. So then I'm like, maybe it's not, like, not everyone in the same sign is the same.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but I feel like some people might.
But that's
think
what I'm saying. That's what people say, that it's dumb because it just doesn't make sense. Like that's what I'm saying. Yes,
but
obviously.
I do feel like a lot of it makes sense. But then there's times like that where I'm just like, well, you can't base everything.
Well, that's what they did.
Or meeting a person, their first impression, just off their fucking sign.
Well, that's what they did. They were like,
but that's what people do.
No, but that's what they did.
Who's they?
Theys is the ones. What am I saying?
Theys is the ones.
They are the ones that like talk about all this. What?
Theys is the ones.
They're the ones that like talk about all this like zodiac signs stuff, right? Because they were like, these people are making fun of us because this shit ain't correlating right with some people, right? That we're saying.
Yeah. Right.
And so they were like, okay, now we gotta do rising and the other one and the other one as well. You know.
Okay, but all of those like make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
They were like,
we gotta make it make
crazy.
more sense. So they were like, we need reinforcements.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, so I felt kind of stupid, but obviously I had to only talk to people that were those specific signs, because that's the whole point of this experiment. I couldn't just talk to random people. So this is my profile. Basically, I chose these 6 photos. Nice. My brother was like, "You're only gonna put 6? Put more." Yeah,
man, you gotta put more.
I didn't really fucking care about this shit.
Okay.
Anyways, I put it in my my bio or whatever. It says, looking for my most compatible sign, which could be either a Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces. Honestly, super skeptical about it, but let's see if it's true. So those were the signs that, I wanted to reach out to me and talk to me. And it was freaking weird because I got a lot of Pisces, like, matching with me, which was weird because that's one of the signs that obviously, like, fuck the camera and battery, I was like compatible with, but I don't think that we're compatible. So it was just interesting that every time like I swiped on someone and they would message me, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm a Pisces," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And you know how they like,
oh my god,
I was like, "Oh my god, another Pisces," because you know how when you're swiping, like sometimes they can choose to give you like send you a little note, but it doesn't go to your messages. It only goes like, it only shows or pops up when you reach their profile. And then you can click on it and it says like swipe up to read note or something like that.
What?
Yeah. And
how
then
do you do that?
I don't know. And then
you have to have like Tinder Plus or something?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't know, bro. And then you click on it and you could read the note, right? And then like you could choose whether you want to swipe left or right on them.
And what does the note say?
But a lot, like I got
Sup,
like
lil'
literally
mama?
5 times.
Let me
in a
holla
row.
at you.
I got 5 times in a row, like swiping. People that left notes, they were always like, "By the way, I'm a Pisces." It was like 5 or 6 times in a row of me swiping that like people would literally say that. And I'm like, holy shit. Either there's just a lot of Pisces men on Tinder because it's just, that's the type of people that they are, that maybe like it's easier for them to meet people through apps versus in real life. Who knows? Or
Through apps.
or
Say social media, bro.
it's an app.
Social media.
It's an app. What was I saying? Was I talking about?
Talking about something about Tinder. Pisces men.
The app.
Oh, how they are more susceptible to apps, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Instead of just social media in general.
Not okay, just not specifically apps, you fucking dumbass. You know what I meant. Okay. So
So what?
Yeah.
So,
why is it going blurry?
Oh, no.
God.
because I didn't take it that seriously either. Like, basically, if you take a look at my profile here, I'm going to show you guys my profile. I mean, my name is Guy on here.
Yeah, I honestly could have used a fake name. I don't know why I used my real name.
I used
I
Guy.
just didn't think of anything.
And then my age as well is on there. But these are the photos I put. This one.
That's your
one. That one. I used this cowboy one because I like that one.
Mm.
This one. Oh, wait. And this one. But this video is actually kind of funny.
Whoa. Oh, shoot. Whoa.
Wait, play that again?
Why? Oh, shit. Damn, what the heck?
Oh, shoot. You won't.
You won't.
You won't?
You won't.
You won't.
Oh, shoot.
Embarrassing.
So basically, that video is so fucking funny because, as you can see, those guys are missionaries from the Mormon church. And if that shit, bro, if I saw that shit happen, that would be so fucking funny. Like,
I just, it's so funny because I know that, like, the guy that's telling him to do it and egging him on is, like, the guy that they just visited, right? Like, they just gave him a whole, like, talk about why he should join the Mormon church.
yeah, probably give him a Book of Mormon, too.
And missionaries are pretty cool. Like, they're pretty cool people. I've met a lot of
It's
cool.
just because they're really young. They're really young guys.
Yeah, they're super.
They're like 18.
They don't even know how to clean their own asses. And they're, like, traveling across the country trying to recruit people.
Okay, so anyways.
But it's just funny because I know that guy is like, he probably felt bad afterwards because he's like over here like, you won't,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he busts his ass and eats shit.
Because like what I thought it was,
God.
well, I was like, there's just another missionary that lives there with them, and then they were just fucking around, and then he fucking died.
No,
But then like, I mean,
they
I
have
died.
bikes, bro. Like he had like his helmet on. Like the other guy was waiting for him. Like, let's go, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so fucking funny. I didn't thought about that. And it's just some random guy that's like, you won't, bro. You won't go down these stairs right now. And he's like, yeah, I will if you come to church next Sunday.
Yeah, they
He's
probably
like,
didn't make a bet
"Alright."
like that. Oh God.
He's like, I will. And then just my bio, it just says, if you are an Aries, Gemini, Libra, or Sag, please swipe right on me or whichever ways you like. And that's it.
Sound like a simp for those signs.
I really am. Well, that's what I was like trying to do, but
I just felt so weird because like people would hit me up. We would have like a little short conversation in the beginning, like, you know, just like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? And they seemed cool. And then I would be like, when's your birthday? You know, like trying to get to the point of the conversation for me. And then they would be like, oh, I'm not any of the signs in your bio. Or they would say like a completely different sign. And then I would just have to like leave them on red and just never talk to them.
yeah.
So they probably thought like, oh my God, this girl takes signs way too fucking seriously. I guess let's get into it and report our research.
Okay. All right. Well, basically,
Bailey.
I had, let's see how many. I have 5 conversations. So that's the extent of the conversations that I had. Was 5.
Okay.
And I got some matches, but they never messaged me or I never messaged them, so they're kind of just up here still. But the only one that I actually was talking to was this girl named or whoops, this girl, and she was like, well, we started talking on here, and she was hold on. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, she was a Libra, and I asked her like,
She was?
or she is.
Oh.
She's not dead.
Okay, good.
She's a Libra, and then like she was like, you should add me on Snap, and I added her on Snap, and we kind of talked on there, so I don't have any messages. But I didn't really ask her, like.
What the fuck?
I just
So
asked
you
her.
just talk to her about normal shit when you're supposed to be figuring out if you're compatible with her sign?
Yes, because
So
like.
what was she? She was a Libra?
Well, because I was trying, bro. I was trying to make it like, let's just see if we just are compatible.
Okay.
So
like just naturally.
Natural have conversation, and we were, and that was fine. And then I asked her when her birthday was. She was like, whatever this day, I'm a Libra. And then I forgot what I asked her. I asked her one question that was like a serious question or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got awkward.
Oh,
and I forgot what I asked her.
You put her on the spot?
Yeah, I think. And then I was like, oh, this is awkward. Like, maybe I shouldn't have asked that. And then it kind of got weird.
Like, awkward is as in, like, you asked her something too personal, or you asked her something that had to do with the Zodiac sign that just made it stupid?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Like, something that just, with the Zodiac sign, and then it was like the answer would have been too long because my question was too long or something like that. And it was kind of just, like, messing up the vibe.
You fucked it up.
So I kind of messed it up. But then the other girl that I talked to, she said, she was a Gemini. She was born on May 31st. And I said, I'm an Aquarius. And then she was like, I'm not really that kind of person that does like zodiac signs. And then she was like, are you into astrology? And I was like, I mean, like,
not really.
Not really, but I like it or something. And then she was like, that's interesting. And then we kind of had like a little combo, but then that one also kind of died off.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
hard,
like
bro.
it's
Like,
hard
Tinder
with
is so hard.
No, okay. 1, Tinder's hard for guys.
Okay, Tinder's hard for me.
2, it's harder because we're adding the like Zodiac sign thing on top of it, which is like, no one really fucking wants to talk to someone that is just trying to see what their sign is like, you know? It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I see so you think you were compatible with the Libra chick?
Yes. I mean, that's as close as I got to like having some kind of evidence. Was
Yeah,
like,
like you
yeah,
guys
we
were
were
getting
compatible at the
along.
beginning, and then we sent each other cool pictures and stuff like that.
And then you made it awkward.
And then I made it awkward.
And she was like, fuck it, you weirdo.
Yeah, so like it was fine at the beginning. And then all the other conversations I had were kind of just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? When's your birthday? And then
You know, just end there.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I was talking to. So yeah, a lot of them. Well, there was this guy. He was a Capricorn, right? So in the beginning, I was just swiping right on guys, and then whenever they would message me, I would be like, you know, I was trying to get 1 Capricorn, 1 Scorpio, and 1 Pisces that I could talk to, and have like a steady conversation with. But you know, there was just a bunch of different signs, so I just, you know, wasn't talking to them. And then there was this guy who was a Capricorn, and the conversation started off fine, but I think he got weirded out with the whole like me being into his zodiac sign thing too. He said, hi love, you have killer style. And I was like, hello, when's your birthday? Like straight off the bat. Wow, I suck. And he said, I'm a Capricorn, yours? And then I said, how many tattoos do you have? And he just didn't say anything.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck, that was the only Capricorn that had like messaged me. So I was like, fuck, now I got to find another Capricorn. So I returned to fucking swiping. And then there was this guy who's a Scorpio. His name starts with an A. And I think I had the longest conversation with him out of everyone that I talked to.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know if this guy, like, I mean, he's a Scorpio, but I don't know if he really, like depicts a Scorpio and like their traits and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked him a bunch of questions about like, you know, trying to get to see if like we would be compatible. So I asked him things about like what he likes to do, like whether he likes staying in more or going out. Talked about cooking and like movies and shit like that, and like he was really good at replying. Like we had a good like conversation going, so I thought that we were like I thought that we could be pretty compatible, like, you know, me with a Scorpio.
Okay.
But he was but I think what like made it weird was like he was just a little too much.
What? He was a little too much.
Like, so basically, like, if I didn't reply fast enough, like, he would send me, like, a million DMs.
Oh,
or, like,
really?
a million messages, like, back to back. And I didn't really, like, you know, I didn't really mind or whatever. Like, we were talking about, like, important stuff. But then he said, where was it? He started talking about, like, being in love or something.
With?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Not like him being in love with me, but he said, where the fuck is it at? He said, if I fall in love with you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, I don't know. Like, this is the first conversation we have. Like, I don't know this guy. Like, do you think that you would say something like that to a girl that you just...
I don't think I ever say that in my entire life.
Yes, I felt like it was a little, like, forward. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I just felt like that was a little, like, okay. I don't know if I like guys that are very, like, rushy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he seemed pretty cool other than that. And then... and then he was like trying to like make a date to like meet up and hang out in person and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, but okay.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, maybe sometime next week.
So you said that basically like you felt like he wasn't really a Scorpio, and you guys also didn't really like get along. You think you guys would get along?
No, I think that like we had a good conversation. Like, it was a good, like, back and forth. So I thought in the beginning, like, you know, we would be compatible.
Okay.
But also, like, I've met Scorpios that I just didn't like at all. And I just don't like how they, like, portray themselves or carry themselves. So, I don't know. Like I said, you can't base one person, you know, on their whole fucking like Zodiac sign and stuff, because everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it also confusing, because you don't really know if like you're actually compatible with the Zodiac sign or just that specific person, you know?
Yeah, just don't read into it too much, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just for fucking fucks, shits and giggles. And then I got matched with a lot of Pisces and Scorpios, which was interesting. And I realized that like a lot of the Pisces men that I was like, you know, matching with or like swiping on, like they all had a very like similar vibe, like in their photos, in like how they talked and stuff like that, which was, I don't know, I thought it was like kind of interesting. But, and also Scorpios, like Scorpios photos, like I feel like Scorpios like to like look good, and like they're more like outgoing and like confident. That's the vibe that I get from Scorpios.
Okay.
So I got that. So I just thought that was interesting that like Pisces, all the Pisces guys that I was swiping on had like a similar look, and also the Scorpio guys. Just by like appearance, I guess. But I talked to a few Pisces guys, and I don't think that I would be compatible with them. Like, I just don't think that it would like, you know, go far. They seem really cool and like nice people. Like, they were like the really, really nice guys, you know, like really, really good guys.
Okay.
Which I'm sure could be like compatible with a lot of people, but like me specifically, in the conversations that I had with them.
Wait, and who are these guys?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces.
Yeah. I feel like they're very like caring and like sensitive guys. I don't know. Comment down below if you're a Pisces guy and you think that that makes sense. But obviously, like, before going into this, we like did a little research on the signs and like kind of saw, you know, what it says their traits are and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I talked to this other Pisces guy too, and we were just talking about literally dogs. Like, we were just talking about Harley and how he has 2 dogs and their names and how old they are and if you rescued your dog. And, like, it just seems like a very nice, normal conversation.
Okay.
And then I talked to this Scorpio guy. I feel like Scorpios are also very, like, flirty and, like, you know, compared to, like, the Pisces guys that I was talking to, they seemed like very different.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know. I don't think I like either.
Oh, really?
I like somewhere like in between. Like, I don't want someone who's super flirty and like, you know, like right off the bat.
Okay.
But I also don't want someone who's very like nice guy. Doesn't even use any emojis, but like just smiley faces and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy
doesn't even use any emojis. Okay.
This guy, he's a Scorpio, and we literally texted back and forth like a few times, and then immediately he was like, you should text me, and sent me his phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no. So I just answered his question before that and just ignored that message. And then we just talked about how he just recently moved here and blah, blah, blah. We didn't talk much. We didn't get to like have a long conversation.
Okay.
And then I talked to this other guy who was the second Capricorn. So I was like, okay, this is perfect because I didn't have any other Capricorn. And he seemed pretty chill. Like, I think out of those 3, the Capricorn is the one that I would like more so lean towards.
Okay, yeah.
Like, our conversation was more chill. It was more like lighthearted, like fun. He made some jokes. Like, you know what I mean?
Made some jokes like knock knock. Or like, how do you mean jokes?
Like, he said some funny shit, and we were like, just, you know, laughing back and forth. Not knock knock jokes. Why the fuck? When someone says jokes, that's just what you think of.
Yeah.
And then we talked about like, I asked him, you know, questions about like what their stance is on like cheating and are they a jealous type of person or whatever. Just like I asked the other Scorpio guy. And their answers, I mean, were pretty similar. I don't know if it's just because they're trying to look good or if that's really how they feel, you know? But then I left him on red and he sent me multiple questions. He said, I don't really mind. I'm just kind of curious about why all the questions about dating. So, yeah, it does seem kind of weird, but. And then that's basically it.
So basically, you accomplished what you were going for. You said you wanted to talk to a Pisces, Capricorn, and a Scorpio. Right? That's what you wanted to do. So
those 3.
And you said you already answered it.
Yeah,
You're
basically.
supposed to save it to the end, but it's fine.
Well, you already answered yours too.
So you said you would be most compatible with a
Capricorn out of those 3, I think.
Out of those 3, and
according to my little experiment, yeah.
You said you did ask them some questions like about their personalities.
I asked them like how they would be in relationships, basically, which probably came off so fucking weird too. But like some guys were like entertaining it and just answering the questions, and some guys would just like leave me on red or not say anything.
Dang, okay.
Or they would like try to talk about like other things instead, which makes sense.
And did any of those like align with their signs in any way that you like kind of saw, or not really? Or because they kind of answered the same questions, right? I mean,
not
they
really
the
the questions. They were not really their answers, but more so like the vibe they were giving while texting, and like how they carry conversations and their photos and stuff like that. You know?
I see. So that's how you saw the similarities instead of like talking. Okay, interesting. Well, that was our Tinder experiment. We found some solid, hardcore evidence
that
Zodiac
Tauruses
signs are real.
Should be with Capricorns, and Aquarius should be with Libras.
Yep, there you go. So
that's what you learned today. So there you go. I'm glad we like solved that for you.
Facts, not opinions.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. Hopefully you guys like that we tried something and then failed miserably at it.
It was just. And also, we only did this for like a few days, guys. So it was like, if we really, really wanted to fucking
Yeah, we
figure
could.
this out, it would have to be like this whole ass thing,
Yeah.
which would take a very long time.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that in our conversation as well.
But yeah, comment down below what you think. You think that, you know, people are more compatible with their opposites, or if you feel like you've dated more people that are
Similar to you
or opposite.
Yeah, let's keep the conversation going in the comments, or just, you know, anywhere you want to post your answers. I don't know.
My dog's chewing on my shoebox now. I don't know why we bring her in here.
Why
Every
do
time
you
we
do that?
every time we film a podcast, I bring her in here because I feel like she's gonna be whining, but she really, I feel like she would be better out there than trapped in here with nothing to do than chew on shoes.
Yeah, she's always in here. She is always in here.
Yeah, because I force her in here.
And let
Thanks
us
for
know
watching.
what you
Thanks for
think.
listening to the Melissa podcast.
That's not what this podcast is called, by the way.
I think it is.
It's, well, you're wrong. Anyways, thanks for listening to the Black Sheep podcast.
Woo!
Yeah. See you guys later.
See you guys next episode.
Peace.
Love you. Bye. By the way, we're deleting our Tinder accounts right after this, so don't try to look for us.
Don't swipe right on those.
Don't swipe right on those.